Excellent, John. So thank you so much for giving me a couple of minutes to talk about this awesome, fascinating project. I happened to watch it last week and got very excited about it. So this is let me start by asking you. This is a great story about the fascinating universe of the internet and how this kind of stories captivate the internet user. And also, it is not the first film to be made about a Twitter thread. So how did this story come into your hands, and what was that specific element that made you wanted to direct it?
Um, so one of the producers, Nathan Carew, he'd been working with BuzzFeed over a couple of projects, and they were looking for a director for Daredevil. I got the script, I loved the idea, and I remembered the Twitter thread as well. Like I followed the Twitter thread, so so I was absolutely buzzed about being up for it. So yeah, just threw like everything in the kitchen sink just to sort of land it, and was lucky enough to be able to land the job. Obviously, like I've got a real love for horror, and I'd sort of pitched this thing about about how I sort of play out the dream sequences and things like that. Which everybody sort of seemed to really dig, and I'm a big fan of comedy horror and love sort of helping sort of playing in that sort of space. So yeah, because Adam Ellis, he's a funny guy, he's a funny guy. So you want to play into that as well.
That was my next question. Do you have the chance to talk to Adam about the project? So if you had, tell me a little bit about this conversation and what was the most that caught your attention, and how did you incorporate it into the film just by talking to him, if you had the chance to talk to him, because his work is very, very funny, but also very straightforward, in your face kind of material.
Yeah. So he's so I had the opportunity to chat to him. Like I really wanted to sort of I wanted the apartment like to look like his apartment, because obviously because of the fans of the Twitter thread, and then but at the same time, so I got him to send me like loads and loads of photographs of all his like of his apartments, just the color as well, like the color of the sofas and the walls and things like that. And then I gave them all over to my production team to sort of for help to sort of design the apartment. So a lot of like inspiration went in it. It's not an exact replica.
Okay.
It's like we've taken a little bit of license with it as well. But there is certain aspects of it that are extremely similar, very similar, like layouts and things like that. So that was really cool. And obviously, like we've been making up our own comics as well, so we're just getting like loads of comics from him and things. And he's in the film. He's in the background in one of the scenes
Okay.
where he's Adam walks into the bar and he hears them all bitching about him, and he turns around and walks out. And
Okay.
Adam's at the door, like sort of Evelyn's at the front of the bar, Adam's at the back here, and Adam Ellis is sitting right here, like between it all. Like,
Oh my God, I cannot believe I missed it. I have to watch it again for that specific scene, because it is a scary film. Obviously, now that you mentioned it, you take some creative liberties. What was that specific sequence where you decided to maybe step away a little bit from the story to create something new or something different for the film?
So that's all down to Mike Van Ways. Mike wrote Mike was writing the script while it was all happening. So like he'd been working on this for a long time, and with Mike, it kind of like Bryce, played by Justin Long, says it at the like towards the end. How does this end? Like, because as I say, he didn't know how it was going to end. So that's like so we took a lot of dramatic license in that third act to sort of like just play with things, and and we were always trying to sort of blur the lines between like dream and reality. Like what's happening as a dream, what's real, and sort of just being able to sort of play with this idea of this twisted child that's sort of inside this kid, inside this guy. So yeah.
So talking about creative and scary stuff, the kid child it's creepy. It's really really scary, and also the sequences with the cats. So and I'm telling you, I have two cats. So for me, it was really terrifying. So tell me a little bit about what it was like working in those specific scenes.
Oh well, the cats were funny. Like the cats were great. Like one would always run away and one wouldn't. Like so,
The
if
same
you
as
wanted the
mine.
two of them to stay, one would run away, and if you wanted them to run away, one would run away. But but they were great. They really were great. Like and the animal handlers were great with them as well. And but like yeah, no, it was a lot of fun shooting those sequences. I suffer from sleep paralysis, sort of sleep psychosis.
Mhm.
So does Augustus Augie, who plays Adam. So like we were really, really determined to sort of, you know, have that on screen and sort of have that claustrophobic feel to everything. Yeah, sort of, in the hopes that that was just going to sort of show how it feels. Does if that makes sense?
Yeah, I totally agree. I just recently saw also Anna and the Apocalypse, and I found it incredible. It is a perfect mashup, funny, horror, gory, musical, beautiful musical. However, dear David, as a filmmaker, well, John, do you see this as a challenge when delving into new projects? Do very different things. Also, in this case, it keeps some of the elements of the horror genre that you work with in Anna. Do you see it as a challenge to go into new projects with from a different genre perspective?
No, like I love genre and I love playing in genres, and I never really want to have anything like straight. Like, and like I
Mhm.
never seen this as a straight horror or anything. Like, like I thought that like being able to sort of play with some sort of laughs and the ability to sort of use comedy as a way to um um like get Adam to win you over, because like Adam Ellis in real life, he's as you say, he's in your face. So
Yes.
like, he's so some people are not going to like that and have that, like, that likability. And I thought by playing in the comedy space and having a few laughs and would help sort of like lighten that character, like, and sort of allow you to still have a little bit of in your face, a little bit of like the cynicism that he has,
Mhm.
but at the same time, it having been a little bit endearing.
It is very very interesting how Adam has this particular relationship with social media, with Twitter in specific. So how is your relationship with social media nowadays?
Oh, no, I left Twitter. I was like, nope, no more. No more Twitter for me. Like I have to go. Like I was just getting too angry at things and like like, and then you're like crying like 2 hours later, going, wait a minute. So I like Facebook because I get to see all my friends, like they've all got wives and kids and stuff like that, and seeing them all grow up and doing their things is lovely. Like I like that. Like Instagram, I don't really bother with unless I'm posting pictures of my dog. Like
I know. Yeah,
but Twitter, I was like, no, I have to get away from that. Oh,
yeah, Twitter is kind of toxic. So, John, I guess thank you so much for giving me this couple of minutes to talk about Dear David, and a lot of success. Congratulations on such a wonderful film, and stay safe wherever you are. Thank you very much. Hello, and bye from Puerto Rico.
oh, thanks, Felix. Have a nice day, dude.